Right. Let's have a look. So, we are... Oh, let's check a couple of things. Yes, I am dressing gown streaming today. Right, so anybody who's watching, how has the music been and how do I sound? Do I sound clear? Is the music clear? Cool. Nice. It's just because I now have this really cool thing. If I push the up, yeah, definitely. Because what because I can actually adjust it properly for myself and for you guys. It's kind of reset everything. So I've got one little issue which doesn't really affect you guys. Like the music, pretzel music sounds fine, but if I put it through my own headset as well, it's all stuttery, so I need to have a look at that. We'll see how it all sounds and how Discord sounds, and I can change things myself. So I've turned off my mic and my music for myself, because I can hear myself. And then if music's too loud in game, I can turn that down, and if Discord's too loud with people chatting, I can turn that down. We'll see how it all goes. I hope everyone had an awesome Christmas. Get myself a beer. Interested in seeing what this does. That's Discord. Music comes from Discord. Cool. Turn it off if I need to or not. So at least the music for Discord works. Nice, dude, nice. We actually didn't have much of a Christmas dinner yesterday because we ended up having a buffet first, and that buffet ended up being so much that the actual Christmas dinner was only a small amount. We had a bigger Christmas dinner today. It's good today because my mum looked at it today, but it was good, even though I wake up at 6 AM to do presents. No worries, dude. I stayed up stupidly late last night. I stayed up really late, and then I actually slept in. So when I went and did the sort of big like Hogwarts Lego for my son, it was like I was supposed to plan to do that earlier, but because I slept in, it took hours to do. But cool, it looks amazing. And like Eilish was more excited than me and my brothers. Yeah. Because you've got to remember, a lot of times mums have spent ages trying to set it all up. Like, I bought stuff for my son and everything like that, but it was easy just to buy this and this done. But, like, they were, they get a lot more invested into it, I feel, sometimes. Which means they get a little more excited about it. Everyone else is like, But then, also, the thing is about this year is my son was so stupidly excited about it. It's the first year he's been excited about it. Usually he's always been like, But he was so hyped. Also, Noodles, this is what I was talking about. It's always got really, really sort of brightly done.
Wow.
Oh.
Happy Xmas, dude. Hope you had a good one.
Same to you too, Street Hawk. Hope you had a good one as well, man. Hope it was awesome. I'm not seeing you much in the daytime a lot. You seem to be on, like, stupid late at night, Street. But yeah, this is what I was talking about. It's a rum. It's always in a really, really sort of funky thing. Dead Man's Fingers. Yeah. But yeah, 4 years. Work is killing me right now, damn. I ended up being signed off for a few reasons. So I've not been at work for this past 8 months. The combination of my mum getting very ill with cancer and me being ill off on top of, I just, I've not been since I had that long COVID a while ago. I've never been well. I'm always ill. Yeah, yeah. Mum's in a better position now though. But yeah, it was a few things I got signed off for a while, so I've been really lucky. I'm actually due to go back to work on Wednesday, and I'm dreading it. I am fucking dreading it. Looks good. Yep, deep did it. That's one of like there's a few really good there's some really good clips that you guys did ages ago. It's like Zinix is the one where remember it was me and you Noodles and Zinix. He opens the door and this woman stabs him in Ready or Not. That's his. Yours is a pretzel. Streets is Deep did it, and I think Val's is when Val's is when he kind of stopped being able to speak and started saying like tiles and stuff. It was weird. I wonder if I set it up. I should have set up a way to trigger them. Yeah, I needed to. Yeah. So if you ever do that, like Noodles, Street Talk, I think, and something else. Apparently, this is a stream to watch for SC drops. What do you mean SC drops? When's the drop? If only there was drops, to be fair. Hey Scarlet, how you doing? I mean, that would be weird. See, the community is weird at the moment as it is. I feel like if you did drops, it would make it a bit worse. Because I feel like a few people don't like... I mean, it happens in every game. There are certain... gamers who start demanding things from dev companies, and because it's free advertising and sometimes because they're massive, some of the dev people actually change for them, so there's always a bit of a hit and miss. So I can see the moaning of people going, I don't want to have to go on Twitch to get free stuff. And it's like, well, don't get it then. It feels like it's going. I need to get used to my new equipment now. Don't need that. Time's run out. So fix the chat thing, which is good. And now hyped that the Stream Deck and Stream Deck Plus are both working. Laughing about Jack asking how much background. The only new equipment I got is, do you remember for quite a while I've been wanting to get things like what's it called? Fuck. It's like the XLR, all the sort of really cool stuff for the audio and not having to use voice meter. My partner bought me a Stream Deck Plus, which is massive by the way. It's so much bigger than normal Stream Deck. That's it. Follow me. But she got me the Stream Deck Plus, which allows me to use the Wave Link software as well. And it's basically done all the stuff I needed for me. I now have cool dials to change up music and volume and stuff like that for mics and stuff like that. I can do it all. Pardon me. So, we just need to make sure that other things are working.
No, holy crap, that bot was way too fucking loud.
Yeah. Well, because beforehand I had to sort of balance, it's like adjusting the volumes for it to fit into numerous things. Now I don't have to, so everything gets full volume and you adjust it how you need to. Which apparently, yes, I didn't realize. Like right now, I have it on like 5%.
I think Jack has the same.
Yeah, it was at 200% and it was unmuted as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's because like beforehand, well, because beforehand, voice meter was so awkward. It ended up being a matter of having to balance what I had to hear because it was very awkward to use. Now it's very, very clear. It gets split, so I can turn it all the way down for me and have it all the way up for you guys, and it's very easy to use with the what's it called? Wavelink, I think it's called. You get it with your mic, don't you? Yeah. It was so easy. Use it, though. Yeah, well, you don't really need to, but for me, it was so easy to use compared to voice meter. It just goes dun dun dun. Here's one for voice, Discord. Here's one for this music. A little bit of fiddling around with VB cables, which is like a virtual cable, just to make it work for the MetalBot. It's like you create an imaginary cable that it plugs into to do shit with. And then it was just all like, this is so much fucking easier. And also, I don't have to sort of like adjust things so it's kind of comfortable for me, but you guys can hear it, but I'm kind of stumped no matter what. I could just literally mute it completely for me and have it you guys at full blast if you need to.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah.
And for me,
dehydrated.
The audio seems to be working fine for me in regarding the game, so I think hopefully should be okay for you guys as well. Tell me if it gets too loud or not, because I could just turn.
I mean, I have this stream almost completely muted now.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know.
Well, I mean, could you turn it on briefly just to
I mean, there's not much noise from the game yet, so.
That's true. There's still ambience noise that I can hear. But luckily, I can literally turn it down for me, but leave it full blast for this stream or whatever, so it's all good to me. How about yourself, Street and Ajag? What do you guys get up to? What do you guys do for Christmas? What did you break? Who did you break?
I come back from death and then I get a burp in the face. it sounds alright. Like I could hear the elevators closing and stuff. It wasn't too loud, but
that's fine. That's fine.
The real test is when you get in a ship and do stuff.
Yeah.
I like to see that you are now not stuck in the ground.
Hey, actually, here, Alistair as well. Everyone is cool.
I think we logged off all here, didn't we? Yeah.
We're not on Alistair.
Whatever.
Yeah, that's what I meant, sorry.
I was like, Alistair, I didn't go to Alistair.
Actually, Xmas was a really quiet one for me. Was just went out for dinner. Not bad, not bad. Good to see Jack back on there. See, it is actually. It's really nice to see him playing. I know he's only into a couple of sort of game loops, but it is quite nice to see him play.
Drink the water.
Right.
Oh, I think Jack wanted to do something with his prospector. So, what's the plan around that? How can we do that in a group?
Yeah, I mean the terrapin thing I can do still because we'll find rocks that you need certain things with. That's easy. Now the question is do with like having like somebody guard us, it's gonna be a bit boring for you.
Don't you have a what's it called, a prospector as well? Unless you don't want to do it, of course.
I technically would have a prospector. I think it's got all the basic shit on it though.
You can upgrade it if you want to. Jack is gonna buy the upgrades as well.
Yeah,
I need to get to Lawville first. I'm gonna do it.
Lawville? Why for Lawville?
I need to buy the bastard.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Right. Okay, a little bit of prep work then. I don't mind doing it because it's I'm game for that. What I could do is because obviously the vulture's not out yet, I can grab my prospector, go to the nearest sort of whatever it's called now, the refineries, and then I'll go and kit it out a little bit. I'll have to get some advice from you, Jack, about what I should use in my prospector.
Then I'll use either my terrapin or whatever. Well, it's not really needed to use the terrapin, so
No.
I'll probably take my Scorpius.
You really like your Scorpius, don't you?
Well, I mean, if I have to protect you guys, then it's probably useful.
Oh no, I agree, but you do really like your Scorpius, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Well, a bit different for me now. I've got the Redeemer and all this sort of shit now. But yeah, I feel all fancy now because I've moved my tablet over to one side because I hardly use it, and I've actually started to reduce. I've started to reduce the shit on it, so I've literally got like a few buttons to exit seat and call for this and that. But it's back. What's closed?
Well, you know, in the cutter, how it says on the door "open."
Yeah.
For me, it never used to say "close," but it actually says "close" now.
Right.
It just never worked. It's like in your fucking A2, it says "open." It never says "close" or "open." It just says "open."
Yeah. Sometimes it does change, but I think it instantly breaks when you press it 2 times or something.
Yeah, for me, for me, whenever I use it, it just said "open." It never said fucking "close." Bastard.
Only thing you want to upgrade is the head and maybe put an Atlas in there. See, when you say things like that, it just sounds dodgy.
I personally only upgrade the mining laser.
It's just.
But I know what you mean by the head.
Yeah. Maybe is
Have
that
you guys ever used those mining modules? Yes, the gadgets. I mean.
Gadgets. The gadgets. Right, we're getting gadgets for the sake of it being called gadget. We will.
Kind of like the word actually.
Me too. Me too. Several gadgets later. It's fine. Right. So
no, I haven't because I.
Let's grab some and just test it out and do shit with it. That's fun. To be fair, I've seen somebody with some gadgets on, and they put so many gadgets on that they literally had to fire the laser for 1 second and the rock blew.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was talking about the other day.
We all street. We all want better head, right? In case it is just a UK only slang and people don't understand, head is also another word for below of the job. The BJ.
Pretty sure everyone knows.
Yeah.
You never know.
Well, you fucking know now. You know now. I can't remember, but the new ships, Corsair Cutter, on the door panels, you don't hit where. Yeah. No. It sounds really stupid. I made this mistake as well. You're right, on the Cutter and the Corsair, especially the Cutter, actually, I noticed it more. They've got like a console, and there's a button that says open and close, and I always thought that was a button you pressed. It's not, that's just what it is. Underneath it, there's actually a button that says open close, so when you hit it, the actual button on top will change to open or close, telling you what it is. There's a button where there's a button below that will lock, if you click into it, that display changes to a lock symbol. And there's a button below that says light. So it actually is pretty cool, but I didn't realise it because most other ships don't actually have that. It was always hit the big button that said open because otherwise we're screwed.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know how we know if Jack's going to rage quit?
I'll throw a hissy from.
Well, the Prospector has an age-old problem that you've experienced multiple times in your life. To do with getting into it.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I don't know why. I've never really had it, but I've seen him. I've seen literally him get into a ship, and he just flings him out the top. He just literally flings him out the top of the Prospector.
Or it jams me into the wall.
Yeah.
The Hull had the same problem.
Well, I think they're both on similar chassis, aren't they?
I think it's a misc problem, because they're both misc ships.
Yeah.
I just realized that I should fucking fly my ship with my wings folded, because then the guns are way closer together and it's way easier to hit people.
Better grouping.
Yeah. Actually matters a fuck ton.
The mining laser, I usually just use the Lancet, but I think that's for Quantanium mining. Just for general rock mining, I don't No. So we'll have to have a look at what they do.
Right, so never use the gadgets, more crap to replace when you blow up. I think it's more the fact that some of the gadgets are actually kind of useful if you... Wait a minute, have I still got this on me?
The only mining gadgets that I would use that is the it will be ones that make it easier to mine the massive, like 10k plus rocks solo. But generally, I just couldn't be arsed using them. Well, you have to land, get out, get it on, set it up, get back.
I mean,
especially with that bug.
Yeah.
I'm getting in and out that shit more than once.
To be fair, we've also, if we could use them 2 prospectors, any rock that's a decent size, we both probably could try and do it together and get rid of it that way. Auto ejector, it was added extra. That's true, except for any Drake ship, because Drake ships you're not supposed to leave it alive anyway. So you're in it for the long haul. You're going to die. I can't look up. Is that? I can see. Is it up? Yeah, there you go. You're doomed to die anyway. You're doomed to die no matter what.
Because I can't remember. I remember there being like a hex laser, which was like the most expensive one. Oi, you little fuck! You know how people like to walk in front of your console? They're doing it to me now. No, there's 2 other fuckers.
Is it the NPCs or actual players?
One was an NPC, one isn't.
Yeah. It's like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
And speaking of blowjobs, it looked like he was giving me one because he was on his knees.
Jesus Christ. Lancer is good for quantum as it reduces waste, I think. Damn you, Slacker. Damn you.
It's like the Lancer, it increases the optimal range and it decreases the what was it? I think it decreases the instability as well, which is a thing.
Not bad, not bad.
Oh, Prospect is 2 million.
Is it?
2,061,000.
How much did you think it was?
2.3.
Oh, so it's cheaper.
Yeah. So in reality, I didn't need the money noodles.
That's alright, keep it.
It's not much is going to happen, seeing as it's going to be a wipe anyway. Right, I'm going to hurl L1 because that's got refinery at it.
Hold on, don't jump yet. Let's see if we can roll L1.
It's right next to basically where we are. It's because I need to go and get the outfit. I need to go and upgrade this thing. I'm in there in the suit of shame. Let me go point.
Yeah. The only thing I would say is if we. Why can't I speak?
Oh, I'm being scanned because apparently I look dodgy. Make sure you get size 1 drill deep. Yeah, I know. I've done that before.
Yeah,
I've had bigger size drills because they're for the mole.
Yeah, I think I've done that before as well. I was like, where's it gone?
Why got to put it on my ship? This is ridiculous. I can put it on the ship. Oh,
stupid fucking game doesn't work.
I just got a massive. I just got a massive drill that will never fit my ship anyway.
What the fuck is this? Some bastard's just following me.
No.
It's the same fucker. Go away.
Is it NPC or player?
No, it's a fucking player.
What I do sometimes, if they follow you and it's weird and they're doing stuff like that, go and remember where you're supposed to, your hangar is, right? Go and hit a random hangar number. If they run into the lift, try and run out, and then they'll try and run out to get into your ship. You go straight back in the lift and go walk up again. I've done that a few times.
Where are you? Thought we were gonna go and do a squat jump.
But isn't he going somewhere different? He's going to Hurston.
Yeah, we're going to
though. I brought the prospector with a guy. Can he enter my ship?
Is he actually going into your hangar, into your area?
Yeah, but he sent me a fucking crew.
Yeah.
What's it called? Party.
What I would do if I was you is I'm not too sure. I don't think he can randomly get into your ship unless you open it for him. But I'm not too sure when it comes to prospectors. If I was you, I'd go back up and store it. And then maybe...
No, he's standing in front of it. I'm going to go third person to make sure.
Right, so I can't actually see where the friggin' thing is we're pointing at now.
I can't anymore either, so...
I don't know why he was
just
following me.
Hold B and let's see if it works. I'm in third person.
Alright, okay. I should be right next to you, Nelly, or Nelly?
Yeah, and right next to me. That's
Yes.
perfect.
There he is. Yeah, he's running off now.
Not sure why you deployed your landing gear, Deep, but
Did I?
yeah.
I forgot the prospect actually had a fucking
I must have accidentally hit it.
veto.
There you go. I'm ready.
Yeah, just jump when you want. Oh wait, I'm unaligned. What the hell? Okay, let me recalibrate.
I can't see it anymore.
Yeah, I just set my route again. Might want to do that as well.
Oh, Star Citizen.
Does anyone
You
remember
bastard.
how big the atmosphere is at Lorwyn?
Not. Yeah, it's not bad. Okay, what are you doing, map? What are you doing?
Oh yeah, I don't think I said this. I'd only upgrade your quantum drive if we're gonna do quantanium, because that's the only time where it actually matters how long it takes to travel. Otherwise, I personally just don't bother. Or the
Well,
shields, anything like that.
Well, remember, I'm slightly a noob to this, so I don't mind what we're doing. You know better than I do. So what should we be looking for? We're not going for quantum.
Well, I only remember the very best one, which was Vexiters on Daymar.
Let's see. Oh yeah, it worked. Oh, worked for half a second.
Yeah, it
Right
worked
next
for-
to me for a couple
like,
of seconds. Yeah.
Maybe you're fast or some shit, but you're there for like a second and then you've gone.
The
One
worst
day-
thing about the Prospector is the massive window, so when you're flying towards the sun, you're blind.
One day we'll actually get this fucking.
Don't
It's just working.
immediately move when you're out of course. Probably you're on that same position when we get out
Probably.
of it.
You should be able to get into your ship as it has a ladder, but then
Yeah, but what happened was I just clicked enter ship, not open ladder.
yeah,
So the ladder automatically comes back up.
yeah.
Yeah.
If you pull the ladder down, you'll be able to get in. There's few ships that are actually difficult to get into. Most ships that have ramps and stuff, they're easy to get into because if you open the ramp, you can just leg it in. Is there a new thing now that people are trying to get into your ship to crash it? I don't know. Is there new? Oh right. So people are doing this if you dare to share a lift with them. They don't seem to.
He invited me to a squad as well, or he sent me a friend request or something. I don't know who the fuck he is. He sent me a party invite.
Yeah. I don't know then.
Let's see. Yeah, you're there now. So it's only at the start and at the end.
Yeah. We must have to have the exact same ship with exactly same specs to be
Well,
honest.
I'm right next to you. If you give me a second, I'll be there with you. Never mind.
Sorry, because we're just going to the actual base side.
Literally, as soon as I got here, you left.
Well, I think as you said to not, we'd already started. Yeah.
Oh, what's this bug? Fucking not calibrated.
But yeah. See, what I've done is there's been times before where people try to hover around and jump in the same elevator I do. So what I do is, if I feel it's gonna happen, I mean you can't always judge it, but if I feel it's gonna happen, say I need to get to hangar 2, I'll click on like hangar 9. And because I think I've done it on Steam a couple of times. They'll jump in, and then if you like hover around the door, looking like you're trying to get out quickly, and go forward, there's a high chance that they run out past you. I just go straight back in again, and then I'll click lobby, and if he doesn't get and if he doesn't get back in with me, then the minute I get to lobby, I'll go back down to the place I actually want to be.
Yep, that's my strategy.
Yeah.
Exactly the same. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, my guy didn't run past me.
Well,
He was just like following me.
I think you got to remember that sometimes the people aren't bad, if you know what I mean. There are sometimes people who are just
I
wanting
don't
to.
think like that.
I know. I just said that sometimes there are people just wanting to try out some of the game loops or wanting to make friends, and that's fine. I just feel it's weird to do it without actually asking first.
Yeah.
I didn't have chat up. I pulled it up, but no one even said anything, and I requested a landing dock place. Thank you. Now show me where it is.
Oh.
Did you say that I could actually run around without a suit now, dude? because it's all hangars and stuff, isn't it?
Technically, yes, as long as you don't need to, as long as you don't actually need to get out your ship for anything. But then you could technically, if you wanted to, you could go and get yourself a nice sort of normal clothes, go into your ship, store your like big heavy penbook stuff, and then what you could do is go dress normal civvy clothes, and then if you ever needed to leave,
That's
then
too fast.
if you needed to leave, then you could jump into your penbook stuff.
Yeah, or if you're not even going to the planet and it's just in a vacuum, there's also those ready up helmets which you can wear over clothes.
Yeah, that is true.
But it's probably not needed. But well, maybe today if we want to test those mining gadgets.
The gadgets, yeah. I'm gonna get the pen book because we need to gadget.
I'm gonna buy some gadgets.
We all gadget together. That's how we work, guys.
I don't know how much they're fit in a backpack, but I'll buy a couple.
I don't know.
I think they're pretty. They're either really small or really big.
Street, have you ever had the old Dead Man's Fingers stuff?
I thought that was a euphemism. I was like, Dead Man's Finger.
Oh, yeah.
Sickness.
Oh! Just don't run out the elevator straight away, because the habitat thing didn't spawn for me.
I've had that for a little while now. I've had that for. I'm going to be honest. I've had that for a little while. So I've sort of learned to hang back till it's spawning before hurtling towards the ground.
The only time I had that is when I first came back. I think I was in the elevator with you, dude.
I like it better how it works on the 300 series, because then you get 3 options, right? You can exit ship, so it automatically opens the door and you go down the ladder. You have a way to only open the door, so you're not automatically leaving the ship, so you can jump out yourself, which is fucking nice. And then you can individually open the ladder and crawl down, and yeah, it's super nice. So you get a couple choices.
Nice.
When you get here, do you take the right elevator to the refinery? I'm taking the left one. I've called the right one for you because it was at the refinery.
That guy is okay. This is a doomed space station. There's space there, and there's a guy sitting through the floor. Damn you, Star Citizen!
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
Well, there's all the miners standing at attention because they're on strike.
Yeah, the miners' strike's been happening for a while now.
Yeah.
Not the actual modules.
They want more pay.
That shit, so.
The greedy governor said no.
Module.
How'd you get in? I thought they told me you were in your ship. Never mind.
Where are the actual gadgets?
Day 1 show.
What are they called actually?
The gadgets are at
Gadgets.
specific stations, I think. There might
Really?
be
Oh,
modules.
they have specific names. They're called like Okunis, Albir, Bormax. There's a specific category for them, which is just mining, called gadgets. So, what is the stuff we want? Instability or?
Oh, there's one miner that is not on strike. He's walking around the place.
That's also.
Oh, no, there's another one here. He's chilling. He's not on the strike.
Oh no, they're modules.
Yeah, you need to select the subcategory gadgets. You have 4 of them. So you're the miner which knows what fucks up. What's the best stuff to use? What's happening with my hand?
I don't know shit. This website, however, does.
I just wanted to know why you're doing a heavy amount of you know, on a stroke, I think.
Yeah, look at that website and put in chat. I don't know shit. That does that. Hofstede mine. What does this do? Where is that? I don't see you. Right.
I sometimes use a different website. That trading website. The trading
trade at all.
Yeah, there's a trading website as well that also has stuff about mining. I sometimes have a look at that.
Oh, you're the guy who's actually gonna mine. So what's useful? What gadgets should I buy? Like, do you want to go for instability? But then there's also.
Well, it depends, because what we can do with the lasers is like if like Deep takes one laser, I take a different laser, and like Deep has a good thing for instability and I have a good thing for damage, then it depends, because I don't know what lasers there are. Two lasers? There's only two lasers here, the Klein laser and the Hofstede. The others are all size 2, I think.
Right, so
But you wanted the lens set. Can't you buy that here then?
You can, but it's only size 2.
Alright, so let's have a look.
Different place.
Yeah, I think. I want to say Cruella 1 has it, and that's probably why I go there, but I don't know.
Maybe we can do that if you want. I just wanted.
I don't know what these other ones do. Optimal range, so.
Oh, you know what? I'll buy 3 of every gadget here.
I think they're reusable. No, they're not. Never mind.
No, I don't know if they're.
I just remembered the rock blows up, so I doubt you'll get it back.
No. It's not that right. I think some of them have a charge. Some of them have a charge, so it's like they work 2 or 3 times before they're gone. I think some of them.
No, they're the modules.
On the modules.
They attach to the lasers.
Sorry.
What does the Klein laser do?
Yeah,
Also, these lasers.
I wasn't just watching you do the weird head thing for nothing. I was.
More instability. Bigger optimal window. Optimal charge rate
Jesus.
is faster. The overcharge rate is way high, and the shaft angle as well.
So should I go for the pen book as well, or should I go and like wear normal mining outfit for a laugh?
Well, you don't need the Pembroke because we're in a
we're gonna do
thing.
prospector in vacuum, probably not on a planet, I guess.
Right. So.
Can you place the module? The gadgets in space? Like
I think.
EVA?
I think.
No, I would imagine you can.
I think
you just
so.
Need to get up to it.
Yeah.
To click it.
But it would mean that you'd have to do it if I'm in civvies.
So yeah, just fucking take the Pembroke as well and store it in ship if you want to or something.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm gonna take this Hofstede laser, and if you want to get a Lancet at Cruel 1, if it's there.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll do that.
Yeah, buy one. Because it reduces resistance by a bit and instability by 30%. The optimal charge window is bigger. It does shatter damage, which I believe is when whenever you're like the laser's on it, it does more damage basically. The only bad thing is the throttle is 50%, so that's gonna be slow to do that. And I need the optimal range is 15 meters, and the maximum range is 75, which is half of the Klein laser, and I think the Lancet.
Can I buy these gadgets from the fucking table?
How many module slots? 2. But while we're here, have a look at the modules, because I think there are some good. I think these have good modules.
When you get on your ship, you can just transfer things from local inventory, can't you, into your ship?
Impede and search is what you're looking for, right? That's the
charge rates minus heat generation damage. Duration 20 seconds. Is Stampede the one I want? Charge rate, or charge rate. Yeah, I think increases your overall mining speed by activating the Stampede, which produces a pulse that increases the deposit charge by 1, but increasing instability by 10%. All charge rates go down, resistance goes down, heat generation goes down, synthesis goes down to
Move!
Surge, total charge 40, shatter damage 200, overall transfer 100, instant.
Things again, gadgets there.
The surge module is what you want if you're solo mining massive rocks. Because this is the one where you can get like instant into the overcharge. Because it just does like 20% or 50% plus damage.
So like someone should watch the video.
Because it does 200% shatter damage, which is like a lot.
Alright.
And my laser already does more. Right. Charge window down, heat generation down, side signature. Reduces the chance of catastrophic explosion by using the Rhine module to dissipate heat and improve the dispersion. Oh. Okay, just don't let mine again.
See anything you like?
Got all 4 different gadgets in my backpack, so we'll see. Maybe there's a couple more I can buy at the next mining refinery thingy we're gonna go to get that lancet head.
Rotate, a lifeline, and a surge. They both have 5 uses there.
So anything I should grab, or just focus on the lancet? Do you want me to grab anything else as well, Jack?
I mean, there's storage in your prospector, right? You could might as well just store a couple.
The modules.
The gadules.
Yeah.
The gadules in there.
Get the gadules on.
Monsters and action. Reduces that in.
Finding everything all right?
Nice extract. One thing you should buy deep is the lifeline module. Because what that does is it reduces everything. It's basically a lifeline. So if you go too far into the thing, you hit lifeline, and it just reduces it all, and then it's basically your emergency mode if you're fucked up.
Right.
Especially if I'm going to use this surge mode, which is I won't use the surge mode for a bit just to get used to the new laser because I've never used this one before. Because the Lancet one, all it does is it reduces instability and I think resistance, and it increases the optimal charge zone by like 50%. So you know when you get that really fucking tiny one, it basically doubles that. So then you've got a bit of working room, which is. And if you get like a really big rock, like I've seen them think at 12,000 mass rock, I'll use like the surge module to bang it, so we get really good. But I don't know disability.
Let's grab a couple of things.
Instability increase, all charge rate. Get the Stampede module because that might actually be good for your laser.
Yeah, I've grabbed a Stampede as well. I'll grab another one just in case.
I don't know how many modules you can take because lasers take different ones.
Yeah, I'm actually just storing them inside my prospector.
Yeah, exactly. Because if you get to the closest stations where we are, then you could just store it and switch it out. That makes sense.
All mine have gone into the station, so I don't want to get on. Actually, I'll buy a few fucking modules.
Where did the gadgets go? Where were the gadgets located in it? Is it
the gadgets? Oh, not the gadgets. Sorry.
Sub-gadgetry.
Sub-gadgetry. What is wrong with you today?
Have you also been drinking noodles?
Christmas for sure, yeah.
Still drunk.
Not really.
Well, I've just put a load in the prospector. You did outfit them at the station.
Yeah.
Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look on, what's it called? The calculator, because I'm pretty sure it tells you where they are once you get the prospector, so then we don't have to go to Crew 1 and go, oh, they're not here. This has changed. I hate when they change stuff. Prospector. Prospector.
Yeah, the modules you have to put on your ship using the F2 thingy.
What?
Not F2, sorry. The
Oh, stupid fucking
vehicle loadout manager.
Yeah?
shit.
The gadgets you. Yeah, yeah.
Industrial.
I thought it was modules.
Yeah, that's the modules. The gadgets you just take in
Yeah.
your inventory.
Sorry, so in gadgets, I always think that it's Right, I know the modules you have to kit it out because they're not actually in.
It's not really a light miner, but I guess. Prospect. There we go. Load.
Later looks fucking scary.
The Arbor Laser.
Laser.
Oh, there's only two of one, two. We have the Klein and Hofstede. There's also the Helix.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Impact
I've actually
and the
put them bloody
Lancet.
inside the ship. I haven't have an idiot.
Lancet. What does it come up?
So it's the easiest way to do this.
Okay, so we can get it.
Easiest way to buy new
Crew
ones
L1.
and store them in the station.
Yeah, bugger. Meow. Forgot about that bit.
So we can go to Crew 1 and get the Lancet for you.
Cool.
I'll come to crew L1 as well.
Oh, I could just go to Krill 1, move them over when I land, and then put them on when I'm doing the actual
Yeah,
stuff.
go for it. Yeah,
Yeah, I'll
makes
do
sense. Yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
Hold the elevator.
Oh, sorry. Snooze, you lose, my good man.
The other one's still there. I mean, it says recline there. No, it's not.
Never says the right thing. Sometimes it says like hangar 12, and then you press the button and it's instantly there.
I do think he needs to see some medical advice.
I think to use the modules, you have to click Alt 1 or 2, depending on which slot,
Vehicle retrieval system.
to use them when we're actually mining. And I'm pretty sure it comes up on the UI as well, and it says like Stampede module and stuff.
Ajag was saying that if you use the modules on that actual gadget things on the side of the
Stand by.
the asteroids, check afterwards because sometimes on the ground you can reuse them. I heard somewhere that those things they have a very limited reuse, and I thought you can reuse the odd one of them. But then maybe it's just me.
That elevator's
Oh,
on it.
something we can test as well.
No one's fucking following me this time.
These stations are usually quieter. It's the main stations that are usually a bit dodgy.
I think we're all next to each other. I'm in hangar 2. I think you're in hangar 3, aren't you? Oh.
I'm not sure
My
where I
ship
was, but we're
spawned with its
all next
legs
to
in the
each
floor.
other. All next to each other. Crew L1 was it?
Yeah.
I think so.
Let me pull up. Oh, I need to fly further away, otherwise it doesn't let me set a route there.
Now, how do I put the stuff on my ship?
What you do is get in your ship,
follow.
go into inventory, make sure one's vehicle and one's say local, and then just move them across. Apparently,
Yeah.
that ship is way too big to put that. How'd you go from 25% to
What? With the
thing
Pembroke?
with the Pembroke?
What? That's ridiculous.
Hashtag book.
Pembroke, I think, is just
Apparently,
massive.
if the inventory space is really little, then damn.
No, well, I don't get it because everything else will fit in with very, very minor things. And you got to remember, I've got a load of modules as well as everything else in here as well.
Yeah.
One
But
thing I
I'll
forgot.
take the modules out which you don't need anymore. Or wait, no. But it says 25% only, so that's...
yeah, but look, like these
still-
modules literally use like a percent or two,
Yeah, so the
and the
Pembroke's-
gadgets are the same. But why the fuck is this like so massive?
That makes sense. But the space of very little anyway on the
Yeah.
prospector apparently, because my 325 Ace fits a lot of armor and stuff.
But I'm trying to think if it's a pen book or not. Do you know what I mean? If it's just a pen book being weird.
Probably.
Because I don't see a pen book being that big or heavy. Really, is this how you do? Is this what you're doing to me?
That's annoying. You might want to relog when we get to.
He's just adjusting the fucking aircon, don't I?
God damn
So
it.
don't think you can fix that bug without relogging.
Well, it looks like I have to make the decision that I am CR L1 if I'm going to wear the pen book or not. Currently, I am in a just normal sort of miner's chilling outfit.
Oh yeah.
With a weird arm.
So my modules are on my ship, but I can't put them on. I think they need to be. I didn't save changes because I think they need to be in the. At least one of them need to be in the station.
Gonna be honest, Stayjag. It's just a habit. I don't actually need. As long as I'm not getting out of this ship, I don't actually need any of it.
For gadgets.
True. But then that's a matter of do I get somebody else to do it, or I could have probably put the suit of shame in here because that probably wasn't not going to weigh that much.
Probably all want to put our gadgets on one rock.
Yeah.
Sounds fun.
I thought you were use gadgets without it. Don't know. I might just have to. We'll see.
Oh, the gadget stuff you have to place by hand.
Well, people getting right. People are getting a little bit confused. There's two things. There's gadgets, which I consider the things you put on the actual thing, and there's modules that you actually put in your ship. I think we're going to try and use both. I'm going to have modules in my ship that I could do things, and we're going to try and put gadgets on rocks if we need to, because it depends. We might not need to, but
Oh, you still want to try.
Of course, science.
Don't black box.
We have true prospect.
I'm gonna be a wild deep.
You don't need to use the
That's
gadgets, I'm guessing, but if
Well,
we
waiting for
find,
me.
just need to find huge fucking rocks and just test it.
Yeah, no, I agree. But no, don't worry, I'm going to Coreldo 1 anyway, because I need to go and probably get the pen book again, just for, and wear it. And then I'm going to put those modules on, and get is it Lancet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this is
Or
the
try-
Hofstad laser.
What?
Well, it shouldn't be the Hofstad fucking laser.
Yeah, size 1.
Now I need to leave my ship again. Go store it again. Put the modules on it.
Well, Jesus.
Doing it the slow way. At least it appears. I know I'm gonna jinx it. It appears they fixed the door glitch with the fucking thing. Because when I was using the hull, it was working. And I was just gonna go straight to the
Because I did remember that every time you got in, it was 50-50 if it was going to bounce you out the top, and sometimes it even killed you, didn't it?
It was a long time ago, though. Maybe it's still, if you wear heavy armor, that might still happen.
Well, it was like 316.
Yeah, that was
Maybe even earlier.
was a while ago, wasn't it?
Already.
I'm just glad they fixed the scrolling thing with the fleet manager because that's fucking.
Before they did the inventory rework, or they added it in 316?
I don't know. The last time I played was 316. That's all I remember.
Cannot
They
remember.
added 316,
There's so,
And I don't even know if I minded in 316.
there's so,
the thing they added in dispatch, well, not
see, I can't remember. There's so many patches that they've done, and within the patches, there's been several, you know, 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4s. I can never actually remember what the fucking hell they've done.
same actually, jeez.
And I do actually need to land on crew 1 to spawn. 'Cause I'm still unsure whether to refine or not. Depends what we get.
Refining, I think, would be good if you're, you know, looking to, you know, be on a little bit more like you are recently, because what Ajag said is pretty true. If you're going to,
Be on every day.
be on every so often, if you, as much as it can take, like, say, I don't know, like 12 hours to refine, if you're on every couple of days or something, you can just start selling, you know, have days where you're mining. then jump on and have days where you're just selling shit. And
Just so you know, Deep, it never takes 12 hours. Unless you get like nothing. It never takes 12 hours. It always takes a minimum of a day.
Well, it was just an example. It was just an example. So, I mean, if we do like 4 or 5, say, loads today, then there's nothing stopping me tomorrow or the day afterwards jumping on just to do a little bit of gameplay of selling it.
Selling it takes about 4 days if you're...
Yeah.
There's no... I have never, ever gone with a load, no matter how big or small, and sold it all in the same fucking day. Never.
Well, I'll just fill it up, go somewhere, and leave
back.
it. And just leave it there.
And come back. And it's one of the reasons I stopped fucking refining Quantanium. I was just like, fuck it, I'll take it anyway. Because unrefined Quantanium, I'm pretty sure sells for what refined Bexlite sells for. So it's like, I'm still making a lot of money. Bollocks the refinery.
Yeah, makes sense.
I'll go to noodles.
Hello, Arm.
Why is it doing already?
I'm just arriving at the L1 station now.
Just checking I've got any dirt under my fingernails.
Why does it say I need to jump to HUR1?
Fly away further from the station. And then try and set route again.
Depends on the refining process you select. Some are quicker, but a video that has a chart that discusses the refining process. We'll have to have a look at that video. I saw you post it.
Some can take 12 hours, but the refinery quality, you lose like 15%. I can't remember what the actual process was called, but I think it was high outcome, long time, but medium price.
I put the video in the Discord. Yeah, dude, I've seen it. I've not watched it, but I've seen it there. I'll check it for next time. I
think there's like 6 or 7 processes you can pick from.
I remember that because I checked it out when I very first saw it.
I think I actually might swap to my 325A so I can actually put some stuff in the inventory of the ship as well. Although, I'm not sure. I like the Scorpius.
You do like it. You love the Scorpius.
Star Citizen even makes my desktop slow. Bastard. It's not just fucking with the game.
It's everything slow.
I do like the 325A as well, and I need the inventory, so I'll just switch to that then. Yeah, makes sense.
Where does Jack sell his refined products? I never had an issue selling all of it at once in Area 18.
I go to Lawville because that's where I know where I'm going. No, I think I've been to Area 18 like once.
Mike, I'll maybe give that a try. If you can stomp it all.
It's very easy to find, and well, it's way easier than the one at Lorville actually.
Well, I mean, yeah.
You say that, but I get lost easy.
No. Honestly, it's literally walk out of the tram which you take towards the next area, which is the only tram you can take, so there's no fuck ups you can make there. You walk out of the door of the station, and it's literally on your right. Yeah,
it's weird because there is a few sub areas, but the majority of Area 18 comprises of 2 squares and a little path between them. Or one square has like the Cubby Blast and the hospital and you have, but then the other area has the tram entrance and called like Centre Mass and like the trade area. Yeah, I'm starting to like Area 18. I know AJ used to go there all the time, and we used to be at Orison or Hudson. Hudson?
Well, this is a tiny fucking toilet.
All that stuff, yeah.
I can't sit on the toilet, really.
I actually still, have like one of my favourite places. It is still New Babbage for some reason. I do like up there, but it's just I think
I've been in there in years.
it's probably not. It's probably one of the worst optimized. I think more worse than Orison, to be fair.
Orison is still worse.
Is it? Because Orison was still bad, but just traveling on its tram units in New Babbage was always just horrific.
It's a lot better now too, though. To be fair, but Orison is worse.
Is it?
Yeah.
Orison just had an issue with you having to set a course out the station and go and making a cup of tea or something because you'd still be traveling.
Oh, that's fixed in 318 now.
Yeah. Short, isn't it?
Instead of 150 kilometers, it's now 90 kilometers, and you start at 60.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, you know how you usually get the bunch of flying lights that going by as you contact driving? Yeah, they all just disappeared for me, and I've got a fuzzy screen. That's nice.
No, that happens to me a few times. It used to be a bad bug that if you were ever in the same direction as the sun, it would cancel out that thing. It now just happens intermittently. But I get that every so often. It just sometimes the lines and go, and it makes it look like it's crashed or stopped, but it isn't. At least you've not got a weird arm. When I move, it does weird things.
You probably need to relog when you're at that station, because I don't think you'll be able to fix it otherwise.
And plus, New Babbage is far from anywhere. New Babbage is good for box deliveries, yeah. What I'll do is I'm going to land this, get it all, buy the stuff, get it all set up, but then I'll quickly relog.
Yep.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
We need to get a load of people on because we mostly do combat missions and stuff, but then when we've got a group on, there is a few things you can do, especially with 318. You could be doing the mining or doing the salvage work as a group. And I think it's going to be a lot more interesting for people when it comes to like cargo and stuff like that, because there is more of an incentive to pirate because of the fact that you can actually steal the cargo now.
Yeah, in the loop where we were thinking about, there's literally everything. There's combat, there's salvaging and transporting the actual loot. It's literally all game loops together, mixed into one.
I mean, it feels like, except for the salvage, there's not any new, brand new game loops as much. They've just actually filled out the existing game loops better, so it's more group orientated, or there's more steps rather than it just being go, kill, leave. But it did. No, definitely think it's good. Doing pretty well.
Yeah, sure.
When you click for your arm and just hope to God that you actually are doing what you're supposed to be doing. They're going to full wipe in January when they push the update. Quite a few of us will be playing the update. Yeah, these the wipes. I'm not bothered about the wipes. I know some people
I want to play, but playing will probably be a problem. Let's be honest.
Well, it depends how bad it is, if I'm going to be honest. Yeah. It might be alright, it might not be, because at the moment, the gameplay loops and stuff don't feel as buggy and feel nice. But the actual, the whole fucking system crashes. That becomes an issue. I've moved the modules out, and I've just got a few things in here because I'm going to end up probably putting the pen book on. I don't actually need to though. Yeah, no, I do need to.
They put the what are they called? Fuck.
I've got the gadgets in the ship, and I've got the modules now in the local, so I could put them in my ship properly. Yeah,
do that.
Yeah, because I messed that up.
I did have it in my brain as modules and for the ship, but then I got it wrong.
Gadgets.
Yeah.
For some reason, when I said module, I thought saying gadget because
But that's the issue. That's why it's gadgets.
Yeah.
I wanted to get into it and still think about buying a new ship. That is dangerous because that's the loop that everyone goes down.
Welcome to the ASOP
I am just as
Retrieval.
we're all here. I think except for we're doing this. I'll salvage or store that. Except for Jack here, most of us have fell into the trap. We've probably got more ships than we should have.
Yep, I'm what you call a tiny house. Also, the game pissed me off because it was taking forever. So
Yeah.
I told them, no more
Yeah.
money for you. Noodles has given you enough alone. So,
Noodles is
Sorry,
continuously giving you enough of
Yeah.
We all think about getting new ships all the time. I considered getting into the Connie, my first multiple ship. I mentioned the wipe just because I don't want to grind now to get disappointed. See, for me, I'm very lucky in the fact that my mentality playing this game is always just have a bit of fun and not really get too much into it in that sense, because I can understand people, now sitting there with 50 million after grinding it by doing tons of missions, getting annoyed. Luckily for me, I understand there's going to be so many wipes that I don't hold on to it that much. I prefer just enjoying the bits of game loops and new missions and looking at all these people on strike.
I'm
that's-
just happy to have a fucking game I like playing for once.
Yeah.
And I'm only playing it at night, really.
Do not ask this group if you should get a new ship, because the answer would be yes. I will actually agree with Ajag on that one.
Yeah.
Don't we're really bad. We have no self-control. Let's just
So, if you don't want to remortgage your house, leave now.
let's just say that even me, who can't really afford to buy them anymore, I've been in the project long enough that I've spent a good amount of money and I've got a load of
You've been
ships.
since the start, man.
Yeah.
Just ask me for advice. When you
No.
buy shit.
Noodles, definitely not.
Noodles has been here for 2 years and spent more than Deep has been here for 10.
I'll spend, way more than. I mean, but the thing is, I say that it's only because I
Noodles
can't
is buying a
afford
capital
to.
ship, that's why.
It's only because I can't afford to. Because if I could, I would spend it. I would be honest. I would probably buy half the shit that he's bought, easy,
Yeah.
if I could afford it.
Reckon.
Why is my
Sure.
Bucky at Crew 1? No idea. It's because I'm
See, would I need? I'm torn now.
You need a helmet, so definitely just fucking equip.
I'm
it.
not wearing a helmet anymore. Fuck 'em.
No, what? The problem is, if we're doing the gadgets, should I get just a standard undersuit and a little bit of armor, or should I get the pembroke?
No, standard undersuit and the
You don't need the
normal
pembroke
helmet.
because
and
you're
the
only going to be out
helmet.
there for a few minutes.
Normal undersuit and helmet is fine. That's
Yeah, but isn't it got no inventory? So will I be able to still do
Oh,
stuff?
You can pick it. You can pick it up by hand. The module.
You know what? I'm
Yeah,
gonna go grab light armor.
Yeah, just grab a chest piece and a
Where's-
backpack. You're right.
Oh.
Yeah, it's probably better.
I found my alpha undersuit.
Oh, I'm a little bit upset though because for some reason they give you a yellow backpack and a yellow suit. If I wanted any of the bits, they're not yellow. Why do you do this to me? These games? Why do you have to be like this? Why can't they all be the same color or whatever? Why does it have to be this change?
Just buy only chest piece buckets. Yeah, and the backpack. You don't need everything else.
But I'll need a helmet still, and the helmet won't be
Oh,
the same
and-
color.
And the helmet, of course.
You are just as bad at this than I am, okay? There's got to be a mix mash. I'm
Eat
not
the
happy.
fucking- Oh my god, this game's annoying me again.
The helmet is the same core as the Max Flex core. Oh, then the rucksack isn't.
But the rucksack isn't. That's the biggest problem.
Oh, you're right.
I'm doing
you're
this.
right.
No,
You're
I'm
right.
doing this. I'm gonna look like an idiot. Fuck it.
Eat the burrito.
I understand things now. You're completely right.
You understand my pain, okay? You understand it now.
Yes.
Just look at this. Where's the helmet? I bought the helmet. Where's it gone? Oh, for fuck's sake! Fucking hell!
It's the only helmet.
Only helmet available.
That is everything you bought. There was no noob suit here. That's literally everything you
Oh
bought.
shit! It looks like a noob tube helmet. I didn't realise.
It is the same as the noob suit helmet.
Is it? Oh, fucking bollocks. Jesus Christ.
This game, my inventory is so broken. To eat or drink anything, I have to throw it on the floor and then eat it.
You've had that weird issue. I don't have that issue.
I have to throw it on the floor, wait a bit, click eat,
that's
and do not touch anything.
I think that's my new outfit.
Yep, just walk around in your boxes, mate. Be proud.
Oh, better not. Better not.
Oh, I've already got... Where's my prospector? I got two. I better go
Oh,
get
really?
it.
I can't put that on because I had gloves.
Wow.
Oh, look at this. Look at this mishmash pish. Look at this. Oh, for fuck's sake. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ.
Holy sh...
Could be worse, I guess.
It could be worse.
Yeah.
It could be fucking better.
Yeah, well, it could be better for sure.
I just had the weirdest fucking bug. I'm definitely going to clip that. And I will show you in a minute.
Not as weird as... Is it weirder than his ship randomly bouncing into the air?
My ship spawned in the ground, then bounced and was on its side, and then went back to the floor.
Yeah, that's weird.
Okay.
That
Is
is
it
weird.
still fine, upright, and everything?
It landed back on its feet. I don't know if it's damaged or not. Fucking bad it might be.
Well,
I'm
but
not-
is it spare? That well, it doesn't matter because you're still on the pad. But it
Should-
can
should-
at least enter.
Should have put a couple of stampedes on, or just because I didn't realize I had 3 spaces.
No, just the one. They have 5 uses.
Let's do
And I've
that.
got them as well. We'll only need to use one at a time.
Yeah,
I've
just
got
do that,
lifeline
fuck
as
it.
well.
Right, let's have a look.
Where's the... There it is. Oh, it did damage it 10 AU.
I meant disappointed in that he might grind to save for a new ship. I don't know what. Yeah, because this wipe, by the way, this wipe is not just a basic wipe. Because half the times there's a wipe, there's only like certain aspects get wiped to the game, like maybe your money or maybe your ships. This is a full-on wipe. So your rep, everything is being fucked over.
Yeah. Yeah, rep. Yep. Yeah.
Think of the backpack as a safety vest. Well, that's what I've got, because I mean, fucking look at me.
Oh, we were
Jesus.
badly prepared, Ajag. 1 hour and 30 minutes and they've not seen a rock yet. Alright?
Do you,
I had to buy a prospector.
you should understand by now that this game takes quite a lot of prep work before you even get to do anything you plan to do.
Yeah.
Yep. Fuck's sake. That's
That's
fine.
fair.
I don't mind.
Usually,
just
if we
watch
pay...
it then.
Why do you think I've started to stream for between 5 and 8 hours? But at least 2 hours of it is just trying to figure out what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah.
Can you guys get on with it? I have to wake up at 2 AM. Why?
Wait, if you have to wake up at 2 AM, you should be in bed now.
Yeah. You should already be in bed or napping or something. And why'd you have to get up at 2 AM?
Why are you still watching?
Yeah.
You should have been in bed about an hour ago. That's not our problem.
Right, so there, here. Fuck it. That shouldn't be the Lancet anymore. Why is the Lancet in local inventory?
Oh, did you have you already put it on your ship?
Yeah.
Yeah, you still need to put it
Yeah,
on.
ignore it.
Oh.
It did it to me.
Yeah,
So
I
when I
knew...
went, it
Alright.
said it was still in the inventory even though it was equipped, so just ignore it.
Okay, that's
Glitch.
fine.
It did it to me. I was like, I put it on my ship now, and I genuinely checked it 3 times in a row. I was like, it is on there. But fuck you.
God damn it. God damn it.
So, which area do we want to look for some of those rocks?
There you are.
And I bet we're not gonna try Contanium, but something else?
Bexlite, or whatever you're saying.
Yeah, I don't wanna
Bexlite.
do the
Well,
Cont-
Quantanium, I don't know where it is because I used to go to HUR L3 because it used to be around that station. But you'd
Yeah.
find
Fuck that
and you-
stuff. Because it's
but-
gonna take a long time. Well,
Yeah.
not long time, but you need to quickly get it to the station, and that's fucking annoying.
But you can do it because usually it doesn't start time until you're at 50%. And the time is 12 minutes and it's just enough. Even with the basic, whatever.
I'm in bed watching you fuckers because Deep decided to stream today. Waking up at 2 AM so I can go to the airport to catch my flight. But I thought you just came back from wherever you were. You were an international spy?
Well, if he says that, he's going to have to kill us. So. Don't answer that question.
That is true. That is true.
But if you are, can I hire you for cheap? I've got about £5. Right, I need a pee. BRB.
Okay.
I think he's actually catching the flight back.
Oh, he's watching from. Oh, okay. Hey, could you wait longer now?
Oh, fuck's sake, consider route, okay. Ah, stupid dame, set a damn route.
I found so many rocks on Aberdeen though.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
I don't know. We go to Demo. We go to Demo.
Don't do one. Well, we want to do it in space, right? Not in atmosphere.
Stand by. Your vehicle
Oh, I don't know.
is delivered to the following
I don't know these things. I'm looking at that. That looks like a elevator of death.
Didn't you want to do it in space, Jack?
Oh, so you capture the flight back. It's cool, jacket. I've never actually done. I've done it a little bit on the surface. Never done it in space. I think Jack usually did it on the planet's surface. So when he comes back, let's see. But let's try to do something different. Let's see if we can do it in space. I find out where's best.
Right, I'm back. The last time I did Containium, for me, it was either the first piece at like 10's CSU or SCU. I can't remember. I think it's SCU. So that's when I last mined Containium.
We're gonna have a look at trying to do it in space. Obviously, also my hand issue's fixed.
Oh,
So
nice.
do you know any asteroid fields we could try to test it at? Any idea when 3.18 is out? 3.18 is in testing at the moment. I think it's probably due out sometime towards mid to end of January, I suspect. They're wanting to get it out. The actual gameplay loops in 3.18 are fucking awesome. There are a few stability issues with the actual servers, but from what we did was really good fun. They've got a lot of quality of life things in it as well.
Oh, yeah.
So not only is it fills out some good gameplay loops, you've also and added salvage and things. There is some good stability, but yeah, you're looking at probably mid-January. So for QT, you can make sure you break out all the pieces first to the size you want, then load them. For example, we're probably not going to do QT. We're probably just going to do like Backslide or something.
I will at some point.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe.
Does anybody, AJ, do you know any good sort of asteroid fields to go and look around? Because I'd fancy just I've never really done much in space. Thought it might be a good shout just to play around.
HYL3. I think it's HYL3.
And I wouldn't
Or
mind
Crew
facing
L3.
the guys doing EVA.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool as well.
Yeah.
I kind of said to myself that I was going to give SC a good try when 18 comes out, so waiting for that. You might as well, since it's next month. Like I said, there's some really good quality of life stuff. There's some really good additions to existing game loops. Like even Game of the Review, Crime starts this big whole sort of firefight and being able to ransack the place if you wanted to and stuff like that. As well as the salvage stuff added, and plus we're on quite a lot. So if you ever wanted to kind of jump on and be part of either, because they've added a few more gameplay loops, which means that you could have somebody scouting for stuff, somebody either salvaging or mining, somebody taking stuff and moving it around. There's good sort of team play and teamwork going. So
Lido. Is that the best place, AJ? Sorry.
for QT, for that's what he's been saying.
Because I used to go around a space station, but they seem to have made it less, I think. Or at least last time I played.
Link. What was it? Backslide is the best stuff that's not volatile?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. You don't.
It's on Daymar. That's what I know. It's on Daymar because I mine for Bexlite on Daymar all the time. Unless they changed it.
I want to see if there's something in that in
Atmosphere.
Not in atmosphere. Yeah.
In like asteroid belts and stuff. Or see, around stations is a place you go to as well, because if you look around any refinery station, there's asteroids. But then
what is the trading tool again?
I'm trying to have a look at the website. The sc-trade.tools. I think it's called. I'm gonna go post it into Discord as well.
Dash trade, there you go. Yeah, okay.
You've got a mining section. That's what I used to find a few things.
Ores.
Maybe in ores. Let's have a look.
Spaceship ores. Submit. Oh,
Bexlite war.
Okay.
I mean, it is, yeah, the second most, but then, yeah. That's where it's sold by, but where'd you get it from? Maybe it's in deposits.
Yeah, deposit.
Damn it.
But then deposits just talks about the size of the asteroids. Where are these asteroids? Tell me. Cluster size. Oh right. So you did okay. When you go, if you go into the deposit section, let me go change to this screen. If you go into the deposit section, you can have a look at the different asteroid types, and it tells you what's usually in them. And then at the very bottom of those screens, it actually tells you where they're usually located.
Okay.
So Bexlite seems to be a little bit of it is in a P type, a little Q type, not Q type. It looks like it's a small chance to get it in a P type asteroid. In the P type asteroid, they are found roughly around the Krell L4 or Arc L4 and her L4. So they're the three sort of places they're mostly found. So they'll be around those stations.
Anything else that might be better, or is it just the P-type?
It looks like P-type is the only asteroid that has it. I mean, obviously you can get the deposits on the ground, which will have it in, but they're going to be in atmosphere.
Oh, we'll do the P-type then. Crew L4 was the best place?
Yeah, Crew L4 apparently is the best place for it. Just give it a try. Fuck it.
Sounds good to me.
It's gonna get wiped anyway.
Crew L4, Arc L4, Hurl L4, Arc L1. What's the closest place to us? Because those are all the same.
Crew L4.
L4 sounds good actually.
Yeah, Crew L4. Yeah. We're gonna test this bit out. We're gonna go to L4, test doing some asteroid shit. Probably die, and then work from there.
So there's no bonus or deficit to refinery and reforestation, because the reason I did the Crew L whatever is because the container you get a bonus 3% at the abandoned dream station. That's why I did it there.
Alright.
Which now isn't a lot. But...
I do think that how this game works sometimes is, for example, if there's one particular asteroid around, say, Krell L4, right? If you mine that stuff, but then travel to one of the furthest away refineries, you probably make the most money.
Yeah,
that's how it, because it'll be judged on the fact that people that are going to be here are going to grab all that stuff and then stay in the same place. Every guide uses for quantum to the forest refinery quick trip. Oh. Each quick trip. So that makes sense that if things further out of the way, like when I used to do a little bit of cargo, and when I did cargo, I did the very, very easy cargo. It's basically distilled alcohol from one of the alcohol places. I would get it. I'd get it from one of the sort of alcohol farms, or whatever they're called, the alcohol breweries. If I travelled all the way to, say, New Babbage or Area 18, I got more money might only be 1 or 2 credits per that I would selling it anywhere closer to it.
So I'm not there yet, but just to clarify, I fly up to one of those big rocks, press V, and then hold right mouse button when I'm.
Yeah, you'll see it saying scanning at the top of the screen, and then on the right side of it, a loading bar will start to appear in chunks. And then as it's slowly going round, on the right and left side of your screen, we'll start seeing some statistics. On the left side, I believe it starts talking about the size of it. On the right side, which is the last thing that appears, it will talk about what's inside it.
Alright, well, I will just name what I see, and you guys decide if you mind it or not, because I have no clue what is good and what is not.
Yeah, it's also a bit different when you do prospector stuff, because you have the inert stuff which you don't really want, so you have to try and, you know, mine around it.
I was on demo for a bit, and I did try scanning it. I don't know if I did it wrong, but it didn't tell me what was in it. It came up on the left and told me the size and stuff, but I tried scanning it multiple times. The only time I got told what was inside it is when I was in mining mode. Because that's the thing, with prospect mining it's a bit different than rock mining. But I don't know how the game will do it.
Well, we'll see. Otherwise,
we'll test that
find
shit.
The biggest fucking rock we can find and then use the mining edges.
I think Noodle should get a prospector too. No, I don't think he's really interested in that.
No fucking chance, man.
Like, I'm not gonna have a prospector by the end of 3.18 because I'm getting a prospector as a loner for my vulture. I mean, I don't mind grabbing a rock again because that was actually quite fun having, you know, someone transport a rock around the place, a couple of rocks and things like that, and then zooming around the place. It's quite fun. Oh, I'd have to go back to work. Oh. I needed just to find a job that doesn't require working on fucking phones, basically. My previous job I loved it, it was just doing emails. I loved it. Then they left, so I had to go move to another account, which isn't a bad account, I just do not want to be on a phone. I do emails at the same time, but it's like, oh, fuck off. No.
Yeah, I have the same. I do both. But I would kind of like it to be more emails than phone calls as well.
Yeah. Maybe I'm just getting old or something, but after working in a few places that doesn't have telephony anymore, I'm at the... Are you okay, buddy? Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, there you go, buddy. I'm at the stage now where it's like, I feel unless you work at a service that requires like immediate help, like, you know, hospitals and medical equipment and stuff like that, I feel there is no need for you to have, you know, for you to need to call for services that are like, you know, I don't feel you need to call for services that are like, you know, you've got a stereo that's broken, you've got this that's broken. These things can be dealt with through social media, chat, or email. That's how I feel now. It needs to be in mining mode and close to the rock. It says they analyze. Ajag, there's actually a scanning mode that it works for the rocks for doing and what? Let's test. Let's just test.
I haven't found any rocks close to the station at all. I see a shit ton of asteroids, but there's no radar bips.
Yeah, you have to go and you have to wait for the radar ones. I don't know how busy it is.
There's nothing at all. There's literally nothing.
Am I going through the shadow field, aren't I? For some reason it won't click onto it.
Right, I'm gonna just test this.
Oh, I think it's bugging out because Noodles is
Where
there.
you are? Okay, I'll come to where you are, because there's nothing at all showing on my radar.
But basically, doing this... Oh my god, stop! What should happen is if you use this mode... This should be mode attached to all ships. It should scan the rock, give you the mass on that side, tell you what's in it. Yeah, it does. So this has got copper and borax, or whatever it's called this. So that's on AJAG. That works on any ship. It's V. It's a V at default. So what it does is you can scan anything, and this actually is what pirates use to find out what's in your ship. Like you could use this scan on, I did it on Jack's ship. It told me that he had, you know, a drink and a couple of snack bars on it.
But it doesn't say the mass that way.
It does on the left.
On the left. Okay. So what?
Like AJAG just said no to me when it's actually on my screen.
Exactly.
I mean, it's not the same one you do. I mean, I know that the laser stuff can scan.
Whoa, shot that.
Yeah, see, the actual Prospector and your rock has better ones. Hands down, is better. But every ship can still actually scan anything.
Oh, I don't like firing without
Yeah. So
this, what type of rock do you have, Deep? Because this asteroid I have is S type, not P type.
It's left mouse button. Okay. Yeah, I see everything now.
I have seen this mod before, but never gave me the contents. It's weird. You have to be in a certain range, right? Because it sounds really weird as well. On the left hand side, there is a signal strength. You have to make sure that's pretty much max. The further away you are, it'll start saying noise, which means it can't fully read what you're looking at. On the right hand side, it's a scan process. So this works on any ship. You are 100% right though. The actual mining one is better. But what you can do, I said no to you before you showed it. That's true. I agree with that, AJAG. I agree with that.
I found another rock, but it's S type, not P type. Talk about P type.
Oh, can you see what kind of rock it is? Yeah, where is it?
Mining mode.
That's mining mode. Again,
okay,
yeah.
Again,
mining mode will show you a lot more, a heck of a lot more. But what we've been doing, AJAG, is somebody in a normal ship will zoom around looking at the rocks, looking at, you know, if you're doing rock mining or prospector, finding good rocks so that when you finish doing what you're doing, you can move exactly to where they are. Then you start mining that rock, and they move on. Then move on and find better stuff.
S type again. So I don't think we're in the right place, or they've changed. No.
It's sadly, when it comes to asteroid mining, P type isn't a common one.
Yeah.
So they are here. They're just rarer.
Yeah.
Just to
all
make
the ones
it.
I found have only ever been like maximum 8% of whatever you're wanting.
Yeah.
No, as soon as I say that, I get a 15% one. Prick. Problem with me is I have to be within 75 meters for it to be fucking. Wait, I have to be within 15 meters. I have to be within 15 meters for optimal. That didn't occur to me.
But the only reason I knew that, actually, the only reason I knew about the scan thing is I actually knew it more from watching a video of a pirate who was checking if someone had cargo in. Because what he was doing is he would have a look, notice cargo, and they would you know, try and extort somebody and say, I know you've got a full cargo of this, which is going to cost you, you know, $1 million or whatever. If you don't give me money, you're going to lose it all, sort of shit. And then we tested it while rock mining, which would give you stuff. Oh, I found the P-type.
Alright.
Which doesn't have any backslide in it, though.
Obviously. Why would the game make it easy?
Oh.
Another S-type, and I've already scanned it. I wish it told you if you already fucking scanned the fucker.
At least we know it's here, right? It doesn't matter that it's not on the first try.
Well, you know you scanned it because it should have a little picture of a rock instead of it being...
Yeah, but it didn't.
It didn't, alright.
Like, as soon as I got to it, it went, This school got this straight away. It's like, oh, I've been here before then, have I?
You only flew
Okay.
into one. Shouldn't do that. Well, show something. Do it. Perfect.
But yeah, so the scan function, normal scan function, is going to be used a lot for piracy. You'll be able to tell if somebody's got, you know, a full cargo, and then from
Scan this.
probably not even there then. S type.
Alright. If I nudge it with the ship, is it gone?
Really?
It's physically.
I'm just thinking you're more brave of the fact you're going to nudge it with your ship. Completely different when you walk through one, but let's nudge it.
So either it's too big for me to scan or something.
I doubt it. They should still allow you to scan it. But then it could be bugged because it's this game, isn't it? And maybe he can scan it better with the better the mining thingamajiggy.
I mean, there's nothing else I could fly too close to me, so. Oh, actually, no, that's Jack.
Oh crap! Moving too quickly. Hmm.
But no, if you're coming this way and check if you have better luck, Jack. Alright.
I don't think
Oh, I can see it. It's there. It's appeared. I'm just going to do a bit of drifting. Don't mind me. Mining mode.
I like how your landing gear is deployed as well.
Oh yeah, don't mind me.
I've done that a few times because I've accidentally
E-type.
hit
It's a
V.
Jaguar. It's got a Jaguar.
Alright, nice.
Got fuck all in it. It's got Barras, Gold, and Corundum.
Yeah.
Corundum I don't remember being shit.
So I wonder because maybe that material is better as a deposit rather than an asteroid, because it's only on P type, and even on P type it's only got a small percentage chance. So maybe it's just something that is better on planet surfaces or something.
I mean, we can mine something else. What's on the list? I mean, or we can just look for anything.
I can't remember the list.
Look what's good.
See, I don't mind
Can't
just
remember.
mining anything. To be fair,
Yeah,
I'll just mine a
to-
rock and just open it.
Just find the biggest rock we can find and gadget it up.
Oh, Barras is whatever. That's a good one. The Barras, Taranite, and Laranite, Taranite, Berets, or Berets, yeah, that's how you say it, and Bexlite are the top ones.
Pretty sure I've seen all of those except the Bexlite.
I've seen loads of Borites, but you don't really want to mine it unless it's 20%. Otherwise, you get like little of it. You get more. You get more rock than you will ore. So unless it's 20% or more, you don't really want to mine it. Mind it, yeah, sure, whatever.
We all can speak the English.
Yeah.
English.
Agricium is, well, it's half the worth of Bexlite, but I guess it's worth getting if you want it. Oh, that's the refined version. I was looking at the refined numbers, not the all value.
Found a P type, but it's only got what Coridium.
Coridium?
That's the
Corundum.
Corundum.
Yeah, that's fucking awful. That's 1.38 UEC per raw. Terrible.
Okay, I'm off. I'll speak to you tomorrow. You have a safe flight, my dude. You take care, dude. And we'll catch you tomorrow, and hopefully we'll get some games on the go.
No, mate, have a good flight.
Be safe, my dude. Be safe.
I hit something apparently.
I could
I
see
didn't hit the
anything
rock.
except fucking volumetric fog.
Oh, they've changed the weapons on the Prospector then, because they're not blue anymore.
Yeah, they used to have just distortions on as a standard. They don't anymore.
Oh yeah, I think they removed all the distortions as being standards from all ships.
Hmm.
Could still buy them, but they removed them as being defaults. I can't get any radar pings anymore, Jesus.
Yeah,
Or scanning pings.
that's why I don't like mining fields. It's like when I was. It's like when I was doing well, I don't know what it was for containing. It would take forever. I'd either find something or I wouldn't within an hour. I didn't find anything within an hour. I had to go back because I was running out of fuel.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a little bit. You know, maybe it's just maybe it's just a matter of the like Bexium's probably the best thing to mine on planet surfaces, whereas I don't know what's asteroids didn't seem to be a little bit lacking. To be fair,
the only benefit to asteroids is you're less likely to get reefed.
Yeah. But I've not mined anything so far. I've looked at about 20 rocks and none of them seem interesting.
Yeah.
I can't fucking scan this one either, or it's the one from last time.
you may have found the one again.
Or my scanner thing is broken.
Oh, there's a red. Someone's red.
I hear her out.
I can see you. Where's your party marker?
Let's have a turn around. I don't know if it's an NPC or what. Let's have a look. Somebody's red over here.
It's
an NPC. Oh my god!
Girl.
Why the asteroids? Why the missiles? What happened to you? It's an NPC, but he just decided to drop a load of missiles at me.
That's a good thing news, is that?
Yeah, I'm here now.
Leave me alone.
That was
Edward Keys.
Scorpius, but this is fine.
Oh, did you change?
Yeah, I'm on the 325A with all
325,
the gadgets on board.
Did not expect that, to be fair. I was like, why is there red markers onto it? Because usually they try and threaten you before he goes red.
There you go, it's done. Yeah.
Put call to arms on, just in case.
Yeah, I forgot that.
I only just remembered.
I forgot it well.
I literally only just remembered now, thinking if it's an NPC one. But there's another white marker.
Yeah, that's just the civilian he was trying to attack, I guess. It's a mantis. Interesting.
Right, in a minute, I'm just gonna mine any old rock and just take stuff from it.
Yeah.
I'm going back to Korea one. I'm going off this afternoon.
Oh, you?
I'm tired.
Really? I've only just started trying to mine shit.
Well, Star Citizen takes forever and we're unprepared. So.
We're never prepared for Star Citizen.
I'm tired.
Right, let's do some. Get just this one, then this rock. Oh, this one I can scan. Boros and copper.
Oh crap! Oh crap! Do you know what? It didn't look that big from ages away. And then next minute I'm like, okay, I need to slow down. I'm not slowing down enough. I'm not slowing down enough. I'm not slowing down enough. Doesn't look like anything's happened to my ship though. That was totally 1000% me, but it looked so small. The next minute it was like,
Holy shit.
I'm like, no, not small enough.
I can't scan this one either.
Just because I just punched it with my face. Oh, it's just got copper in it.
I can see its mass, but that's it. Oh, no, I can't scan it. Titanium. A little bit.
1%.
What's the mass? Have you found anything bigger than this?
Yeah, let me go. I'm pretty sure I've seen bigger than this. Just need to find it now.
Let's find a bigger one then. Something big we can thingy on. A couple thingies.
That was about 4K, wasn't it? Something like that.
Yeah, 4.3 or something, yeah.
Pretty sure I saw a 9 point something not long ago.
Alright.
I need to remember which one it is. Scan the next couple there and just fucking do something.
$4.9. Copper and titanium again.
I know it's probably my flying, but I just feel like some of these rocks sneak up on you like. You look so small, and the next minute it's like, there you are!
Kind of having the strength of every fucking rock, to be honest.
It's like, well, you look so small, then when you get to like 1,000 meters, it's like, you're now going too fast, and I'm the size of your ship. Whoa! You know? This is only 4.6.
This one's 4.9. That's the biggest I've found so far.
Thought I saw something better. Scan one more, then I'm just gonna fucking crack it. And then if Jack's gone off and say Lucky's not coming on or anything, then we could always change to do something else. You know, got Medema.
Yeah,
It's-
I can game for about another hour, I guess.
Are you working tomorrow? Take it.
Yeah.
Or one more day off, and then I'm back at work.
Nice.
Oh, my left engine was damaged. I did somehow hit a rock that was way behind me.
Well, I flew into one, so this is 5k.
Let's just fucking do that one. On my way. Biggest I've seen.
Ship is drifting to the left.
Put some gadgets on it. See what happens.
What are you talking about? It's not really shit. Procedures and then that. I don't want to bother. Let's see.
Jesus Christ, hello.
Hello.
You're rather close, dude. It's quite a nice view glass this ship has.
Oh yeah.
Massive.
Alright. You have some gadgets as well, right?
Over into the
Yeah.
bench.
Let's fucking put some on it.
The shits and giggles, let's go for it.
So I take it, I grab one from my inventory and put it in my hand.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah.
So what would be the destined instability?
Minus
No,
instability or
Look
something.
at the ratings of the rock. What does it say, Deep? I mean, is it really unstable? Is it really... If it's really big, you want to decrease the resistance.
We'll go check that.
No.
Go with resistance, I guess.
Resistance is 0.2, stability is 1.2.
Just reduce its resistance. And then for mining 5,000 mass rock, you should be fine. You don't need to use any of your stampede.
But we're going to use the gadgets just for shits and giggles.
Oh,
Yeah.
Testing.
minus-
Is it counting down already?
No, I didn't place mine right, I'm pretty sure.
button.
Let's.
How are you placing them down? Because they keep floating up when I just try to place it down with left mouse button.
I don't know how to place them down. Don't think. I think I may have used one. But I can't remember. That's not what I meant.
Can I just hold F on it and get a place marker or something? Yes, place. Let's see. There you go. Okay, so that's how we do it. Okay, it's attached. Now let's see what we press. Waveform accuracy. I have to be honest, doing this in EVA doesn't make it easier.
So did you get like an attach marker?
Hold F on the thingy itself and then...
See, it goes to the green bit, but it doesn't...
Yeah, I think it's on your right hand, somewhere around there. Is the
Oh shit,
actual-
you're right. No, you're right. You're right. You got stuff that comes up. Place. So it's analyzing.
It's incredibly hard to do this in EVA.
Right, so you can detach it, which I don't want to do. It's calibrating. Okay, so wave accuracy. So I've done that. Change this.
How big is your accuracy? Because you have to do the percentage as high as possible. From
77 so far.
Nice, I got 96 so far. Which is probably fucking good. I'll press activate because it's really hard. For me it's constantly bouncing. I'm not sure what's happening.
For me, I'm bouncing. Oh, I got to 90...
For you it's way better.
94, yeah. And so I'm going to wait for you to say okay before I activate in case it's going to blow up.
Mine is activated.
Okay.
I can put another one. See if this works better.
Yeah, but is this going to go off at some point?
No, it's just
Oh, it helps with the...
yeah. You still have to mine it by hand.
Oh, yeah, you're true. It's true, isn't it?
Or by whatever.
By laser. Put another one on, or just give it a shot with the two?
I'm gonna put another one on. See if it works a little bit better this time, because my EVA was really annoying. Yeah, it will be better this time. Okay, let's see.
So it's not that bad, but you do have to do a little bit of shenanigans.
I like this minigame, it's not too bad.
Yeah. See, right now its resistance is like 0.01, so its resistance is fine because I put one on. That was a resistance one as well. Now let's see what happens with everything else.
Alright.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm gonna put one with instability on it now.
Cool. I'm pretty sure though there is bigger rocks than this. I've seen ones that are bigger than this.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But again, they might be more on planets as well. It does feel like the planet, the planet mining seems to be a better thing than the asteroid one, which is a shame. I hope they do something with that because it'd be nice to spend time in an asteroid field, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
Apparently, instability is really low as well, so it should be quite an easy one to pop.
I'm gonna put one more on it.
All the gadgets and things.
Let's see what this does. Minus resistance, plus optimal charge rate, minus shatter damage.
I mean, I'm glad they made these, because there were people who were playing solo, and you get these really big rocks. It's like you couldn't do anything with it at all. You were just... unless you got like two or three, people in a mole or something, it was just impossible to do. But these make it easier by the looks of it, because if you had a load of them in your ship, I mean, the stats look quite cool in how to pop it. It's a shame that majority of this thing is inert material. Well, we did it for shits and giggles. And then we could do either some combat or some random shit.
I did activate something else, I'm not sure if anything changed. I could put my
Yeah.
last one in my inventory on it, so we got one of each modules I had.
If you want. There'll be the overcharge and optimal change. It has changed the instability and the... I've also got 3 symbols now at the bottom of my screen. I don't know what they mean. I presume one of them is instability, or one of them is resistance, but there's now a third one. I don't know what the third one is.
Let's see. I'm gonna put the last one on it, which I have in my backpack. Place.
And it will be all the things.
Oh, I placed it wrong. I'm pretty sure there was a detach button, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to reach this because it's inside.
The rock, yeah. It's the top right-hand side of the screen part, I believe, it was detached, but...
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna reach it. Okay,
Is-
use it. Alright.
Right, is it now part of the asteroid?
Yeah, it's inside the asteroid.
Okay, so...
Where is my ship? This side? Okay, start mining. Well, actually wait for a bit, maybe it instantly fucking pops.
I think it should be alright a little bit. There's no charge level at the moment. That was kind of weird. Don't know what your character was doing, but he was doing something.
I can start mining, I'm inside my ship. Kinda had expected it to be a lot faster now, but
Yeah, I don't know. Instability plus modulate is this. Yeah, I do know the optimal zones and stuff have got bigger, but and there's less resistance and stability. But I'm still at 100% and it's only going up slowly, so I don't know. I'm at optimal range as well. I don't know if I've got the right friggin' laser or some shit, or maybe it's the size of it. I don't know.
I don't know. At least we're mining something.
Something got mined, so, you know. Small victories, guys, small victories. It does look cool when it starts to, you know, go a little bit volcanic.
Oh
yeah. Pardon me.
I wonder if there's indeed any gadgets left when it breaks.
And just didn't see them float. But then, you don't remember that this will break, but then I have to break the bigger pieces down again.
Yeah.
Until it's more to suck up, so there's a lot more.
But after the first time, it's probably gonna drop those gadgets.
Yeah. You might even get the one back that was magically inside it, because it never really got used, did it?
Oh yeah. Oh, once it's in the optimal range, it's going very fast.
Yeah, I think that has to do with some of the stuff as well. Hey, little buddy, you okay?
Yeah, I see some mining gets.
Yeah,
Alright,
yeah, they are.
Right.
What's this one got in it? It's got copper. Bugger it, I'll get everything. So that's got copper.
Yeah, just get everything. Okay. There's enough space.
Yeah, some of this will have just inert stuff and nothing else. Yeah, there's one that's like inert, so that's
Hard to grab them in EVA. Just bouncing into them. Okay, this one.
How tall in it?
So I was charged 100%, so you're full, all the way full, buddy.
I don't see it.
If you wanted to. So let's go to this one then. Once it's broken, it seems to be there's not so much resistance and stuff like that to it yet. I think sometimes, a lot of times, it's the initial break.
Oh, I forgot you could equip one of them on your backpack.
Oh yeah, you can put them on the backpack, can't you?
Yeah. It's cool. Because there's a black and red one.
it fits your colouring. It's a fashion statement, less of a utility.
For sure. That was an interesting ending of the song. Only found 4 of them. You placed one as well, right?
Yeah.
Let's see if we... Maybe the one that wasn't actually activated got destroyed?
Maybe. Because that would have been something that's not sort of part of it, wouldn't it? It would have been just something that would have been hitting the crossfire.
Yeah, because I
Maybe.
got 2 Bormaxes. Yeah, you probably placed 1 Bormax.
Yeah.
Because I didn't place 2 Bormaxes. So yeah, alright. I think one of them is gone, and the one that wasn't actually activated. It's fine.
Hello, Robin.
Won't be missed. Hello.
Don't cross the streams.
Wonder if I die instantly or not. I'm actually gonna try.
You shoot those asteroids good.
Fill that drink meter back up. bought a little bit more gadgets than we needed.
Yeah.
I have 50 gadgets in my shop.
Jesus. I think it's, again, I think they are going to be pretty easy and useful. But you're probably looking at for some reason, unless there's some spaces that we don't know of, probably the planet stuff. Because like when we were going on down Medina, there were times where I found 5 or 6 asteroids in the same space, or big rocks.
Super expensive as well, by the way, because I spent like 1.5 million in total apparently, because I had 4 million and now back at 2 million.
Oh Jesus!
Because and I gave Jack 500k, so I spent 1.5 million on fucking mining gadgets.
Why
Jesus.
is this mining thing like it says it's gonna pop, but it's not doing it? Is
Are we 30k? No. Doesn't look like it.
okay? You can stay pretending to. We'll leave that one casually pretending to explode, I suppose. Oh, there you go.
That was strange.
That was unusual. It's weird. It's kind of like a weird laggy rock. Even scanning it to see if there's anything on to do anything with is kind of lagging. And there wasn't anything on, so it's kind of weird.
Oh, strange. That's mostly innards, but it was the whole rock. Mostly innards.
But then the thing is this is what's so weird. You know, it took ages to say get 10, 20%, 20 of the actual cargo with rock mining. It's only I'm already like 22. So yeah, shooting this thing only holds 32. So it's very quickly filling up.
That's true, but it's hard to find the good stuff.
Yeah, 100%. You can't find fucking anything.
Because with the rock mining, it's at least easy to find those deposits, right?
Yeah.
Well, not too hard anyway.
Yeah, it doesn't take that much, to be fair. Like I'm doing it the kind of shit way because I've got a load of inert stuff just to get a little bit of other things. I think you can get to the point where you're doing it you can do it a lot more efficiently, where you get a lot more resources, only a little bit of inert. But I just wanted to crack a rock, to be fair.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, I'm actually full.
Oh, you're already full. Alright, there you go.
So zoom to a station and sell it, and then we can do something else.
Station with the refinery, there's probably Cruel 1 again.
Yeah, we've got the Cruel 1. And then wonder where's the best place to
Might actually have to head on off from there.
no worries, dude, no worries, dude. I create a mini shopping list, and I don't know why I bother. I don't know why I should actually bother doing it, but create a little mini shopping list to upgrade the Redeemer.
Alright.
Don't know why, but I'm pretty sure we'll do some gaming before mid to end of January. So.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, after being up so late, I don't think I'll staying on too long, so I might what I'll do is I'll land this, just sell it all. I won't bother with anything else. And then I'll create a mini shopping list and then zoom around the place and just kit out my Redeemer again. Should I leave? I think I might leave the really big guns as the
Yeah, leave the Gatlings on it.
the Gatlings, but it's just I think the Redeemer, to be fair, actually comes pretty well in the way of guns. It just needs its, you know.
No gimbals either, so I think it's already pretty decent. But for the
it's like the components, the shields and the all that sort of stuff need tweaking.
yeah, and the main weapons for the pilot are ballistic cannons, I think.
Yeah.
Probably want to switch those to
lasers. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I think that's all you need to change actually. Those two lasers, and then it's already.
And then it's the quantum drive, the shields, and all that sort of basic stuff. Weapons, I think, are pretty decent.
Yeah.
I mean, it comes with the AD5Bs or whatever the heck they are.
Yeah, that stuff. Whatever the combination is, yeah.
It still sucks that that skin's orange, because the skin looks nice and where things are located. It just doesn't need to be orange. It needs to be red.
Would have been very nice.
Yeah.
Every ship just needs to get a fucking black and red skin.
I just think they need to be a bit more. I don't know, a bit more. Kind of smart about it in this. I don't know if it's smart or not, in the sense that it just feels really weird that you have a couple of so that's fine. You have a couple of skins that seem to be on all ships, so why haven't you done it with everything else? Like, it is annoyed me a little bit that they have created some really nice skins, but only for certain ships. But then you get the Polar and the Stormbringer pretty much on every ship.
Yeah.
Whereas is it Infinity? Eternity. That's the one that's on the Corsair. I think that's fantastic. Yeah. I know you don't like it as much now, but I like the Coalfire. I also like the one that's on that Pisces. What's that called? Night something?
Nightbreak. Yeah,
Nightbreak. I think, why aren't those skins on everything? Because we would literally have them all on everything, you know?
Yeah. Would buy every single one for the ships I own.
Yeah. Same. So I'm going to land this, I'm going to start the claim for the Redeemer. I'm going to go and sell whatever's in this ship, because I'm not going to bother refining it or anything. I think next time we should find the biggest rocks we could find, maybe on the planets or something, but the biggest ones, and stick as many of those things to it. Seeing as you spent a million or something on their gadgets. Might as well, you know.
I'll drag them out of the ship onto the station, just to be sure. I don't claim the ship somewhere else.
Oof. It's all luck that freaking happen. See, I'm getting scared to claim ships nowadays because I've got some ships that, like my cutter, for example. The cutter's now full of random things to sell, as well as a load of food and stuff like that. I probably claim it. It doesn't bother me, but if I start this, only because 3.18 is going to happen. When 3.18 happens, you're going to be very sort of dubious about, you know, claiming your ships places if they've got stuff on them, because you'll lose it. So then I need to make sure I've got a random ship that doesn't have things on it, just so if I ever need to, you know, go from A to B.
I mean, that's what the knickknacks app is for, right? So you can
Yeah.
check what stuff is where, or you can quickly check that ship, claim it from the day or whatever.
Yeah. Because my cutter's my delivery van. It hands down is my delivery van. You can fit a mule in there if you need to as well. Luckily, it just fits in perfectly, and because it opens at the front, it's okay because you're not. Because if you had to get out the side, I mean, you could fit an STV in it, I think, and get out the side. Just. Because I watched a video of somebody saying, no, one of those does it fit videos.
Right.
Things like a Knox and Bell just fits in, but a lot of other stuff like the Rock and all that sort of stuff won't. Yeah, the cutter's basically my delivery van.
Yeah. This is game, it only has two S2s, S1.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I think so. I think the Terrapin has S2s, but you're right, the cutter has S1s. But
Yeah.
luckily, I literally use it as a delivery van. I don't use it at all for any sort of combat thing because you're right, it just wouldn't do it. It would be screwed very quickly. It's the sort of ship that it's going to be like, you know, just one.
It's a nice delivery van, though, for sure.
Well, it's got all the amenities on it now, hasn't it? So you've got a ship that's got like a living quarters onto it. And, there's only one ship that there's a couple. Sorry, I say that. There's a couple of ships I love walking around. Hammerhead's one of them. But I actually really enjoy, as much as there's not that much to see, I actually really enjoy walking around the Raft. Because it's got a really nice big living area with, like, you know, kitchen, and it's like a glorified big living room with bunk bed. I think it's really nice.
I actually don't quite like walking around the Hammerhead. It's very boring.
I like it because you end up on 2 different floors and it has a whole food thing and stuff like that. But then I don't have one, so I've not had one for ages. So I think if I continue to do it, you're right, you're probably going to be very bored of it.
Yeah.
The Raft, I think, is one of my ideal ships to just look around. I know it's really small, just because it's got this. Like I said, you've got your cockpit area. The next minute, you're in this like big area of like bedroom area. There's a room off to one side. You hang up your spacesuits and stuff into it. It's quite nice.
Personally, just like really like the interior of the Carrack because they have just 3 levels or even 4 if you go the little small.
That is true. That is true. But again,
You walk through it. You got like the level rooms next to you with the little windows. It looks fucking amazing.
I agree. I've not used it. I've not played around with them enough.
Welcome.
But it's really, really cool. I think I don't use it much because it's one of those ships that feels kind of too big for I want to see, you know, more life in it. It'd be cool to have.
Like
That's true. That's another problem. But it'd be nice to.
It's not much bigger than an A2.
Yeah.
A2 flies amazing.
Yeah, but then it's such good aerodynamic sort of style with the A2.
Yes. That's the game. And I wish you a very good night.
Catch you later, my dude. Have a good one and hope works alright tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll be fine. It's only 2 days work and then I get a couple more days off.
I have no idea what my start because I've been off for so long. I have no idea what my schedule is. I don't know if I'm going to be working all around Christmas or sorry, New Year, should I say? I don't know what the chat is yet with it. I shall find out.
Alright, we'll see. Alright, have a good night, man.
Catch you later, my dude.
Cheers.
Let's see if I can just sell stuff at the kiosk up here at the refinery. Again, I'm not going to make much money from it. It's just for messing around. Then it will go and make a little bit of a shopping list for the Redeemer, and then go and do that, and then we'll see what it's gonna be like after that. My son's hiding the covers, watching his tablet. People still on strike? Let's have a look. Yes, there's still on strike. I know it's something that doesn't affect the gameplay whatsoever, but I'm looking forward to one day being able to maybe follow one of these guys to see what they do, and you go and get something to eat, and they'll go and do a job and come back and stuff. Because at the moment they're either screwed or they're stood on top of chairs or some shit.
Hey, back again, I see.
Only process or sales. There you go. In Prospector. Have I got two? I don't know. Also, you can actually sell the inert stuff for teeny tiny bits of money. Failed. Is this still a bug? Remember, it used to be a bug ages ago at things not selling properly. I can just do it again next time. Yeah, it seems to think I've got two. I don't have 64, I've got 32. Well, you know, we'll fucking deal with that another day. Right. I can't go on to this. From this. This off. But I should need this bit. Right, so the Redeemer reset, make sure it's all fine. You got ballistic cannons for the main. So what I'm going to do with that is I'm probably going to do a big fan of these. We'll put some of them on. Shields, we're wanting these. Power supply, wanting that. Leave these turrets. Again, they're not bad little turrets for the because they will be for the big man turrets, so these will be for the remote ones, cannons. Should we keep them cannons, or should I change them into repeaters? Have a look. I'm a bigger fan of repeaters than I am cannons, to be fair. I am. So we'll do that. Coolers, blizzards. I think that's already got that on. Then I think we're gonna go for the AX1, and that's fine. So let's go and unstock stuff into here. Let's see, so these need to find somewhere that everyone has. So Orison, not available at Orison, these are available at Orison. Available at Orison, these are available at Orison, so you might as well go to Orison for majority of that then. Now, so find somewhere close to... Let's see what's close for that one. How about you? Any sea places? No. So what we'll do is have a quick look at the map. So her L3. Anywhere at her L3, L1, L2, L3. So we get the rhinos from yeah, we get the rhinos from L3, which is close. So a lot of arc, a couple of hurl, one miss. So let's have a look what else is Orc. It's Orc L3. Sorry, Orc L3, Orc L3. So we'll travel to L3, then here, and then go to Orson for the rest. So that is the plan.
Cantonment, please report to management as soon as possible. Cantonment to management.
Don't really need to do this, because like I said, this thing's getting wiped anyway, but something to do. I'm sure we're going to have a, you know, a good load of streams before it happens anyway. You finished. Well.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval Systems. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following.
Number 6. Well, I didn't realise the normal Redeemer is kind of grey, but it's got red on it. Full fridge.
You are clear to launch.
Already being targeted by who?
Thank you, and please visit again.
Right, so we will be heading this place first to buy 4 Panthers. Weapon shop. It's a mean looking gun. Mean looking ship. Because as a pilot you get to use those on the wings and you get to use the remote turret if no one else is using it. You've got 2 man turrets. Then you've got basically a front and back remote turret. But the front one will slave to the pilot if no one's using it. Pretty cool gunship. I quite enjoyed using it. So yeah, so we're getting 4 Panthers. That'll be for the smaller ones. And then we're going to Herald 3 for 2 Rhinos. So I think also I'm going to be trying to do a watch party in February for pardon me, for called the Grand Tour. That's a plan. So we'll have to see if we can get that done as well. That'd be pretty awesome. We're in Armistice Zone now. Waiting for it to allow me to call for landing.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay. pay.
Oh, that's all the food knocked over. It's been a while since I've been to Austin as well. It is good though that the in 3.18 it's a lot easier to leave the atmosphere because Austin takes fucking. Oh, okay. Let's going down.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Please visit us again.
Yeah, there's some shit going down. Platinum Bay, stuff like that. I don't think I've ever been to here, maybe. Or very rarely ever been to here. There's a gun shop I'm looking for. That's a hab. And this is pizzeria. There's the lift bits. This place is weird. Maybe it doesn't even have a lift. It doesn't look like it does. Clothes. Guns and stuff. So what was it again we're getting from here? 4 Panthers. Weapons. Also get the rhinos from here as well. I need rhinos. I need 2 rhinos and 4 panthers. Insufficient fund. No. Oh, it's trying to go in my rucksack, that's why. That's also changed. It was automatically set to station in 3.18. Rather than everything trying to go in your backpack. We're going to have 4 panthers. 2 rhinos. It's just guns here. I think it is, isn't it? That's the only sort of guns we need to do. So that are done. We need drive, shields. And that. So let's have a look. Let's have a look at the actual ship itself. So, oh, there you go. Oh, it can do flare. That's cool. So, what we're doing here is these turrets are going to panthers. These turrets are going to panthers because I just prefer them. Now these are going to rhinos. And for the guns, everything else stays the same. Now, the systems... Cooler is a Blizzard, which I think I already have. So I just need to go to Orison now, really. Not too bad. I need to change this power plant, Quantum, and these shields. I think that will be my lot for that. I need to remember how the friggin' hell I got here. I'm gonna be honest, this is a really weird... What is that? What's in there? Like admin area. This is a really weird layout. Maybe I just never been to this one. Or never needed to go here. This is a really weird layout. There's easy hubs. I'll go the wrong way again, haven't I? Go off here. Ah, it's this way. Never got lost in one of these places before. Usually it's pretty easy.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered.
Hey buddy, you alright? You all snuggly in there? Where are you? You're snuggly over there, okay. Well, I'll tell him not to do that. I don't know why he tries to lick the bed, it's just weird. So yeah, that is... Yeah, Gatlin's, that's fine. Not Gatlin's, it's the other one. This is the only cargo grid it's got. In here is a bathroom, wardrobes and stuff, food, bed. The next level's really weird. A lot of people think it's done weird. Now this is cool because obviously you put your guns in here, have 4 people sitting here. But this area here is literally for all the components. It feels quite a big area just for components. Obviously in there you've also got the roof gun, that's the floor gun. They're the 2 remote. You being silly? Let's just go to Crusade and see what it does.
Thank you. And please visit again.
So from here, just need Cousin Crows. Right. Yeah. Waiting for the ship for a long time to come out, so definitely happy it finally did. Only thing that was a bit sad is when the first built the Redeemer, because the Redeemer is based on a competition he did a baby many years ago, and it won the competition of like fan based design. Only thing I don't like is the original one had a little area that actually had like a little ops sort of thing, because the original one was heavily based on more of a dropship. So the whole bottom thing was filled up with seats, and then you got into a bit of a kitchen area, but there's also like an ops area with a 3D model. It didn't have as many guns as this, which was quite cool. Now I'm happy it's a gunship because we've got plenty of dropships, so I'm not unhappy that it's changed what it is. So that doesn't bother me so much. But it is a little sad that it's no longer got that little ops thing. It's quite cool. Then you can fit a lot of people in. I mean, you think about it, you've got 2 gunners, 2 other other gunners. You've got 4 gunners, and the pilots for 5. You can hold another 4 people in there. You can have 9 people sitting in this. Like being in a bed?
Yeah.
I don't know, he's just lazy. He likes to sleep. He sleeps all day. Like when I'm working and stuff like that, he just sleeps in that bed like the whole day nearly. Now, is this bugged? Am I actually going towards Overson, or is I'm just flying into random location? Oh no, it seems to be twisting the nose in. Could be death, could not be. Now we need to look for an area that's kind of like a weird spidery type kind of area, like this bit here I'm pointing at. That's where it usually is. When you get closer, I think that weird knocking noises is the stuff in the fridge. When you get closer, this area will end up having 1, say 2, 3, 4 lights, so in the dark you can kind of see towards it. I have got lost before and started going, oh, where's this way, where's it that way, but once you realise when you come here, there is like when you get closer to it, 4 lights appear. One little fly is annoying the heck out of me. Feels like it doesn't go away if I die. See, Overson I really actually like as a planet, and the city should I say, but well, luckily in the next patch it's going to be less time to leave it. But the biggest issue you've got is when traveling to it and traveling from it. It takes so long. It's like you end up having to travel so far just to get out of atmosphere, and it was ridiculous. But it seems like they seem to have maybe brought the city slightly closer, or maybe the atmosphere slightly less. so you can. It's a bit easier to leave and go towards it. Cousin Crows is a really good, cool place to go to as well. Is that the place I'm going to? Am I talking pish? Would be talking pish. That doesn't look right. Over here? There it is. A little sort of cross. So we're in the area of the place anyway, because that's why the armistice has already been triggered. And those are bigger pads, but there's a bit in the middle. It's just like smaller ships, I think. Zoom over a little bit. Okay, in a restricted area, and no. Can I contact now? Yes, I can.
To assign landing bay.
Sometimes it's in the middle. Sometimes it'll be these bigger spots. Okay, not any of them. I wonder if that bug's happened before. I've had it where it's not told me, and I've just luckily gone into a flight bay. I believe these other ones are for really big ships. Well, there you are. That's not a top one, that's like another bit. Yeah, I think that's one to fly into rather than sort of drop into. I have to admit, I don't think I've ever had to land in one of these before. They've always been sort of that main area. This is a bit of a new one.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Right. Okay, that's one way to do it, just to fall down, that'll do me. Which is what what the aero view one looks like. Oh, that's an awesome looking ship.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Go and get a drink while I'm here.
Hi. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with.
Might as well not use the drink I've already got on me. Put it into my inventory, or what do I do with it? Good. It's been a bit weird because we drink the whole thing. Game can be really silly sometimes. Put it in here. Put it here. I don't know. We don't talk about it. We don't talk about the silliness. It's obviously silly. So we need to head to Cousin Crow's. I swear this cough's gonna kill me. One of them. So we didn't do any rescues. We didn't die. What's up? Okay, buddy. So we didn't do any missions really. We didn't do any rescues. We couldn't sell any cargo. Didn't die, and we haven't crashed yet. Right. So where do we need to go? Cousin Crow's is in Provence. Vision Province is here. Oh no. Oh, I missed it. Few deliveries due tomorrow, I think. Am I getting? Yeah, I think it's something from my partner. And finally, getting myself a hair and beard trim because this needs to be trimmed down. I think. It's ridiculous. Right, so Cousin Crow's for everything.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
So after 318, we'll look 319 they're going to focus on. 18's got salvage and some really nice, really nice quality of life stuff, which you'll be looking forward to seeing. Go ahead. Put it over. Over here.
And we'll put it in there.
I'll put it in there for you, little buddy. Then I'm looking forward to 4.0 is basically when they're adding the new system. New base system, which will be Pyro. I'm hoping once all these big sort of technologies getting added in and all this sort of stuff, some of these things start coming out quicker. Because one of the main things about this update, besides a lot of quality of life and a few other quite cool things, is you've got Pez, which is if I drop a can on a ship, it's going to stay there, sort of thing, rather than disappear. And you know the persistent facilized cargo and salvage. There's so many cool things on the I think 3.18. It just pisses me off that it constantly crashes. Also love the idea that when they talked about the Galaxy ship, when you want to change modules, you have to sort of go to places like Cousin Crow's and get them to sort of swap it over for you or something like that. Would be pretty cool. So Cousin Crow's is definitely one of the cooler looking shops. M50, the arrow there. You got that should be a cutlass, but I don't know if they've changed it. Go and buy a few things first. I believe the Kraken. That's a simulation of the Kraken over there. So we need to find a few things. So we need a. We're not going in the rucksack because that doesn't work. So we'll go to Orison. Do the JS 500. One of you. And then we need an XL1. And then we need two FR86s. R86s by two of. Oh, money's taking a massive hit, so I need to go and do some contracts and stuff probably next time I'm on. So let's go and sort out the ship first. See, I actually did have some flair, but I think it's probably going to be where my Bucky was before I got rid of it. We're keeping you. For you, you're going to be that. Quantum, you're going to an XL1. And we're going to not do that. We're going to put the FRs on here. Save that. So we've got that set up there. And we've got the missiles. We've got the really big Gatling guns on the big guns. And then we've got a load of repeaters, which I like using. That's that ship done. I spent majority of my money doing that, I think. At about $1 million. Then that's down now. So let's have a look. So down below us, that is a cutlass. Below us is a cutlass. This is like a 100, like a 100i or something. I think it's weird that this travels back and forth and just like everyone clips it. Random stuff. Staff only, but you've got there 2 arrows. Another arrow here. Yeah, it's definitely a cool shot. full shop. So I think that is going to be me for the night. I wanted to get everything sorted out. So I wanted... Oh, get rid of all that. I just wanted to get all that sorted out. So next time we're on, probably tomorrow, maybe the day after, we'll see what people are doing. I know Noodles and a few other people are not going to be on as much as they used to be on because of their new jobs. So I'm going to try and maybe be on tonight, tomorrow night. Maybe not, depends, because I'm working the next day. And I'll probably end up doing a load of maybe bounty hunting stuff, because I'm going to need the money, because I just spent so much money. I spent so much money just kitting out my Redeemer. But I save what my sort of kitting out is as well, because what I can do then is unless something drastically changes, I can reset it back up again when we do the big wipe. The only thing I'm not looking forward to about the about 318, unless they fix it, is there's a weird thing about how if, for example, I am mining, so I'm a salvager and I got a load of salvage from salvaging the ship. If my friend in my group takes my cargo and then sells it for me, I think he can only sell it somewhere that accepts stolen cargo because it classes as stolen. I think the way around doing that is if I own the cargo ship as well as the say the vulture, then that kind of works. But I'm hoping you can do something that sort of allows you to pass on ownership of cargo. That would make some of these loops just ideal. I fucking deal. It'd be amazing. Anyway, thank you all for chilling out. I know it's only a short stream. Did a little bit of prospecting, testing things out. Finally kitted out my Redeemer. So next time we're on, I'm probably going to do a lot of bounty hunting missions and see if other people are on. Then we'll go and get some group stuff done. But until then, I shall catch you all later, and thank you very much for hanging out with me.